there's allegedly been a clash of egos on the set, Adrian.
No.
Yeah.
Say it isn't so.
You're not shocked by I mean,
Nah.
now, full disclosure, you have no idea what I'm going to tell you.
No.
But you're not, by that statement alone, you're not shocked. Why?
Not at all.
Why not?
That's just the way it works, dude.
Okay.
I mean, I'm bigger than you, my paycheck, blah, 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 blah. I should get 30 seconds more than you.
Yep.
All that kind of bullshit.
Okay. Well, let me tell now, again, this is just a rumor. But there's a statement that I heard years ago, and I subscribe to this, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Sure.
Right? The rumor now doesn't mean everything's true, but here's what they're saying. That there's a bunch of reshoots going on, which right now they're planning 3 weeks of reshoots.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing new. We've seen this with just about every fucking Marvel movie that's ever come out, pretty much, right? There's always some, you got to reshoot something. But the reason why there's reshoots is allegedly Robert Downey Jr. was not happy with some of the scenes. Now, we know Robert Downey Jr. is playing Doom. We know Doom is behind the mask and in a suit most of the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the way they were shooting this was they had a body double, a face double, and RDJ would stand outside of the scene reading the lines, okay? After 2 or 3 weeks, he's like, this shit ain't working. He wanted to shoot the whole thing with him in the suit. So we'll stop there. With that being said, if all that's true, I'm team Robert Downey Jr.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. Make the shit work.
Yeah. Like if he's the actor and he's feeling this ain't connecting. Now, I believe it or not.
It's an out of body experience. You sitting on the sidelines reading something, watching someone who's supposed to be you doing this bullshit. Yeah, it's bullshit. If you could put a 100 megapixel lens in a drone, you can make his voice sound like it's clear enough without having it like talk through a mask.
True. Oh yeah. So you're saying if it's the audio thing, they can figure that piece out. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I wonder whose decision it was and what the reasoning behind that to have a body double, face double, and then Robert Downey Jr.
Well, I'm sure some of this came from, what's the chick that didn't want to dress up as?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence. The body paint, oh my God. Some of these characters, it takes them hours to get into these fucking costumes. But you know that when you read the scripts and agree to the fucking terms of the movie. But for him, I mean, I feel that he feels that he can't get into it. I'm sitting on the sideline reading some fucking things while somebody else is over there pretending to be me. Fuck that.
And I feel like, depending on the actor, because I'm going to go through some movies where they use that approach. And and I think most of these are pretty good, but I think it depends on the actor.
Sure.
And Robert Downey Jr. is someone who has a lot of presence on screen, right?
Absolutely.
And I think it's exactly what you're saying. I could just imagine him being on the sideline shouting, reading the line, but then looking at the guy going, dude, I wouldn't have done that. I would have done it more like I'm. So I'm sure it's like it's not connecting.
Correct.
It's got to be there's a disconnect between you shouting lines over here, different guy for the face, different guy for the body.
Now, some people might like that idea because they don't have to get into the costume.
Right.
I can just sit on the side, let somebody else, let some little pawn, spend 6 hours. It's like the same reason that people own jets, right? They don't fly the jets, they just own them.
Right.
But they want the convenience of they don't have to do the fuel. They don't have to get. They don't have to walk around the airplane, do all the checks. They don't have to get the clearances. They don't have to do the fucking flight plan. None of that shit. All they got to do is walk up when the jet is ready to go.
Right.
And a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
Right. Meaning, get some pawn to come in at 3 o'clock in the morning, start getting dressed up and everything, and then sitting there like a fucking puppet. And I can just show up, eating some Cracker Jacks and just start reading my lines. Some people like that. But it's a disconnect.
Right.
Right? But somebody like I said, Robert Downey Jr., animated, he wants to get in there, do his own thing. I think he feels disconnected from the character, the person that he's looking at.
Absolutely. So I'm team. If that's the case, I'm team RDJ here. He's probably looking like this from the side. Look at Doom's face there. He's probably, fuck are y'all doing? Shit. But I like this change because I'd rather know it's Robert Downey Jr. in there in the suit, bringing that character to life. Which, and you go, was that always the case in Iron Man? I don't know. Possibly.
I mean, because we've seen people in movies who look like they don't want to be in the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Brie Larson, Captain
And if I'm, after the movie drops and we look at it and I'm shitting on the performance, I want to make sure I'm shitting on the right person.
Correct.
Not some peon.
Absolutely. So I did some research, Adrian. This is what you'd call, now, the purpose of this show, I think, is entertainment, right?
Sure.
But we also provide some info, right? It'd
Sure.
be like infotainment, okay?
So, some info that you might want to fact check, but
that too, yeah. That's the entertainment part, the infotainment, okay? Yep. So I got some info. I did a little digging through the archives to find out, first of all, is this a normal practice? The whole body double in a movie.
Face double.
Yeah, and it seems to be. And I pulled, I think I got 10 or 15 or so here of movies where they've done this. So I'm going back to the 70s, Adrian. 1977, Star Wars, A New Hope. Darth Vader was a body double and then voiced by James Earl Jones. Believe it or not, James Earl Jones was not in a Darth Vader suit. Now, Darth Vader, his performance is a very stoic, very like almost horror villain type, but he's not moving around.
Right. He's not animated.
Correct.
Not a lot of gestures.
No.
Like, doing all this bullshit. He's not doing all, so yeah. And also, did you see James Earl Jones?
Exactly.
At the time,
what's he going to do in the suit?
Right.
But James Earl Jones also has like voice acting. He's done a lot of that in his career. So that's a little different than Robert Downey getting in the suit. But I also think a lot of that was that character's portrayal. He was basically a walking fucking robot, Right. So that was all the Star Wars movie. The Phantom Menace. So remember Darth Maul, the guy with the little horn stick. Same deal there. The body was Ray Park. There you go right there. Oh, go to that. Go to your screen. Look at that.
I just happen to have
look at that, dude.
Cocaine with Darth Maul on it.
And you had no idea how. Dude,
nope.
We're in sync like that. Dude. Holy
just
shit.
the way it works.
We should be a team in Doomsday. Fuck Dr. Doom up, dude.
Right?
Him, Tony. Oh, I don't give a fuck. Cap too. You, all you guys doing all these incursions will whoop all your asses. Anyways, but yeah, so Darth Maul right there on your Coke can. Ray Park he was the body double. Now this is one where Ray Park, dude, is a badass martial artist. Like all those lightsaber fights, that's all Ray Park doing his thing. Okay. And then Peter Serafinowskis or something like that. I don't know. Serafinowskis. He voiced he voiced Darth Maul. There's a movie that I've only seen.
Wait, say that again.
I'll say it again if you do that thing you were just doing. See, that's why you should have YouTube Premium.
Right?
You should get to be entertained, Adrian. We get together, have a lot of fun, and we let y'all watch. That's the key. You ever seen a movie called V for Vendetta?
The TV series?
No, it was a movie with the guy with the mask.
It's like a fucking Zorro kind of a movie back in the
Yep. So in that movie, the voice was done by Hugo Weaving, and someone else was under the mask.
Okay.
But same thing in that movie, the guy barely moved around. Like the Mandalorian, your boy Pedro Pascal, he voiced Mando, but a lot of times the body was done by Brendan Wayne or Lateef Crowder. So a lot of those scenes was not him. Same thing with the Book of Boba Fett. What's his name? Timurra Morrison voiced them, and then stunt performers did the other shit. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles actually is back in the theaters, 35th anniversary. Remember the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies?
Yeah.
Those were body doubles too. So the suit actors were different than the voice actors. The guys in the suits were, I believe, martial artists too, because a lot of ass kicking in that movie.
A lot of ass kicking.
And the voice, they were done by, others. So my point is they've done a lot of this. Transformers is another one where, the guy who voiced Optimus Prime, believe it or not, was not in an 18-wheeler fighting on the fucking highway. But my point is it's been done a lot. Even though it's been done a lot, and it seems like most of the times, at least this list that chat picked out here for me, they pretty much knocked it out of the park. I'm glad they're reshooting and having Robert Downey in the actual suit.
Part of me want to ask, why is this even news? I mean, why did that even get to the point that we're even talking about it.
Yeah.
I mean, there should have been, hey, Robert, do you want to be in a suit or no?
Oh, shouldn't even got that far.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or maybe it just evolved to that point where he's like, oh shit, I thought I would like it if I just sat on the sidelines, but now I'm actually in it.
Yeah.
And I don't like it at all.
Right.
But either way, we shouldn't be talking about it.
Exactly.
It's nonsense.
It shouldn't even have got that far.
No.
So now Jeff Snyder, he is the guy who he's the insider leaking all this info. He said he heard that there was a lot of testosterone and a lot of ego, and it resulted in some dysfunction. The dysfunction I've heard about on set is second only to that of the Fast and Furious movies, which we've heard a ton of shit about those with The Rock and Vin Diesel. So basically he said he didn't want to get into it, but a lot of people who think, basically there's a lot of testosterone, a lot of ego on the set, a lot of people who think they know the best path. In the end, only one person's path matters, and that's actually Robert Downey Jr.'s path. So basically he kind of pulled rank, like, you think you know what the fuck you're talking about, you think this is what we're going to do type shit.
So the director has no say
They got
in this
no
shit
say,
or
no.
nothing, huh?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope. It
RDJ
says,
pulled in the Tom Cruise,
Yeah.
man.
Well,
Tom Cruise did all of his shit.
He did do all his
Yeah.
stunts, yeah. He's a Jackie Chan almost.
There you go.
They said that at the end of the day, Robert Downey Jr. felt the movie would be improved by him suiting up for these scenes themselves. Then so be it. Directors Joe and Anthony Russo and Disney and Marvel eventually agreed with him. And it's not as a few weeks worth of additional photography is even going to break the bank. So it sounds like they got done. He pushed back like, dude, we should redo these. And they all agreed. So who knows?
You've come a long way, RDJ.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, I mean, but think about that. Like, seriously, the first movie, I think if he asked for a soda, they would have fired him.
Right.
Right? Because that was like, they had no one else. Iron Man was not what it is now.
No.
They got a shot to make these movies, and they're like, fuck, we'll give him a chance again. We'll pay him nothing.
They couldn't even get him insured for the fucking, I mean, it was hard for them to get him insured for the fucking Iron Man, dude.
And they barely paid him for it. I mean, he made up for it years later.
Sure.
But at that point, he wasn't getting paid shit.
Right.
I even think I think there was something weird too about the money. Like they didn't even advance him a lot. They held it because they were afraid he was gonna go out and do, his thing.
Right.
And now he's calling the shots, dude. Look at that.
Not enough of them. Fuck Terrence Howard.
Oh yeah, no, he was like, no, you're good.
Now, whether I agree that he should have been Rhodey or not, that's kind of a shitty thing to do.
Yeah, on both sides. I think Terrence overplayed his hand a little bit.
Probably.
Like, he was expecting to get the same. Like, Terrence, you made out because of how little they paid Robert Downey Jr. And now Robert Jr. is getting a raise, and I don't think you should get paid the same as him based off of the roles.
Right.
You probably should have got paid more than what they offered you, but you dug your feet down, and they're like, oh, fuck you, we'll replace you, bro. Right. So they got the last laugh in the long run. But, hey, you walk away with your pride, right?
Hey.
So what do you want to do? All right, last piece. Doomsday. So it is still set to arrive December 18th, 2026. So a little over a year away. And then Secret Wars is still on the calendar for December 17th, 27. You think either one of these is going to get pushed back again?
December? Yeah, probably.
I think so too.
Christmas shit? Nah.
Yeah. I wouldn't be shocked, dude, if they put these placeholders to keep us interested. Right. And it's really going to be a little bit further.
Sure.
Who knows? But
no, just that Terrence Howard thing reminded me of that Dave Chappelle skit, Keeping It Real.
Oh, yeah. When Keeping It Real goes wrong. Oh, yeah. He fucking found out, dude. Like, shit. All